Right. Welcome, viewers, to another live stream from Time to Go. And we've got a couple of guests today. We've got Howie from Howie702, and we've got Alex from the Adventure Blurry View. And we're expecting Nige coming along pretty soon. He should be here very, very shortly. So we'll wait till Nige comes along. Good evening, Dylan. Dylan's arrived. He's early. And we've also got Ray Gregory Rides. It's coming along as well, which is brilliant. I watch a lot of his channel. It's amazing people remember I'm still here, because it's been about a month since I did a live stream or a video. When was the last one you can remember from me? Can anybody remember the last video I did?
January, something like that. Yeah,
it was that long ago, wasn't it?
A lifetime ago, Joe. It really does.
Yeah. Hello, Zeded. Good evening. Good to see you.
Both Joe.
So yeah, we're all everybody's all good here. Now, there's people have been putting videos. Oh, thanks. Let me start putting some of these up here if I can. I forgot how to use this as well, you know. So yeah, people have been putting a few videos up, and I think Alex, you've been putting a few videos out there on your channel, Adventure Blurry View.
One every week.
Great to see. Yeah,
I've got
watched one the other day where you're out in the rain as well, took your bike in the wet.
Yeah, that was in Netherlands coming back. Lovely sunny weather. It was great. I was thinking about taking my waterproofs off, and this big black cloud on the horizon. Jeez, oh. And then it turned into storm force rains, and it hammered down. It was horizontal, but you know, it's all part of the fun.
It is. But good protection on the NT though, isn't it?
Brilliant. Doesn't protect you from the rain at the side right enough, but it was.
Do you get down the legs when it's coming down the side? Does it come off the fairing and down your legs, or? No. But it's blown across the bike. Anything that comes from the front goes around the bike. It's fine, but if the wind and the rain comes from, say your right hand side, and it's going across the way, then there's not a lot you can do about it. Out of the last 4 tours I've had a soaking on one of the days. That was one of them.
Is it that lazy rain?
Say again?
Is it lazy rain? Lazy rain goes right through you.
Oh, yeah.
I have a question regarding rain. You might be able to answer it. If it's raining, let's say it's raining reasonably hard, and you ride your motorbike at 50 miles an hour down the road, and you measure how much water is on your clothing and how wet you get, is there a difference if you ride if you walk the same, or you go slower, 20 miles an hour? Because 20 miles an hour you get less rain, more raindrops, but less speed. Do you know what I mean?
No idea.
No.
Do you claim your rain going faster? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, because if you go faster, you're going to get more raindrops, less raindrops on you, because you're going through the rain and it's all going past you. But if you go slower, you get more rain on you because it's there's more raindrops hitting you, if you know what I mean.
It feels wet regardless.
Yeah, that's what
the thing is, I think you get through the rain shower quicker if you drive faster. If you go slower, you stay longer in the rain, so that could equal out the two.
Indeed.
Hello,
who
Nita.
knows?
Welcome to the Time to Go.
Hello, Nita.
And Nita saying hello to everybody. That's nice. And we're all good here, I believe. Now today we're gonna. What about you, Howie? You've had some videos regarding microphones and things, I believe. You found a new one, haven't you? Is there a new microphone out?
There's a new one out from Osmo or DJI, the Mic Mini, which has just come out, and I think it came out on Monday or Tuesday. I mean, I was impressed because I ordered the thing and it came within 48 hours. And I just brought myself the single one, which I'll show you, which is that.
So
the Mic Mini.
You cut you off.
You can see that. Yeah, we got it.
I mean, you compare that. I mean, I've got the Mic 2, so you get the size of these two, make a comparison. That's the Mic 2, and that's the Mic Mini. I'm going to take the little fluffy thing off the top and get an even better idea of what the size is with that, without its hairdo. So that's the old mic 2, the mic mini, and it's half the size.
That's amazing.
What's the thickness like, Howie? Compare the thickness, the profile of it. What's the profile like comparing them?
There you go, slightly thinner.
Yeah, because that's the thing when you put them in the helmet. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. I mean, the space of that I can get where, if I hold it in front, I can get 2 of them in the space that the DJI Mic 2 is in. So I'm going to have one connected to the Osmo action camera and the other one connected to my Insta camera. So I've got an audio feed on both cameras. That's what the intention was, but I stupidly went and ordered an extra one as a spare. So I thought I might use that as the studio microphone.
Does that connect to the GoPro, by the way? Does it connect to the GoPro? I don't know if it connects to the GoPro because I don't have any GoPros at the moment, or I've got rid of all my GoPros. But it certainly does connect to the Instagear, the Ace Pro, and the 4X and the 3X, and it also obviously connects to the Osmo Action 4. So yeah, and it connects quicker than this old one used to do. Yeah. What about the quality of sound from it? Is it good?
It's better. It doesn't have the 32-bit float as the Mic 2 would, but it's definitely got on there 3 settings for noise reduction, which I haven't tried them out. I haven't actually been out on the bike because obviously I can't ride at the moment because my back's in quite a sorry state, but I would have been out today. But it's still a bit sore. I can't flex it too much. I'll tell you what happened. I got up in the middle of the night to go for a wee.
Which old people do.
Just retired people tend to do that in the middle of about 3 a.m. My back went into spasm and I fell forward, tried to stop myself, and as I did, I tried to grab the sink, but in doing so, I put my hand in like that, and it my wrist. Painful. So I came back to bed swearing, and the wife sort of like just turned over and left me to it, really. Which is
how you look on the bright side, you might have pulled the sink off the wall.
Yeah, because it would have out in the water and everything. That would have been fun, wouldn't it? Yeah. But yeah, I'm really impressed with these little microphones. I mean, I'd love to go out and show you the quality of them, but Slobo Lobo, he went out on his bike and he did it through his stuff. So if you have a look on his channel, he's done like a bit where he's been ordering the different levels and going up and down the stretch of road by the beach where he lives and trying it out. And I'm quite impressed with how his sounds. So
yeah,
fingers crossed, it can't be any worse than anything.
I'm going to buy a set. That's a certainty.
If you want to get just a single one, that's under £50, £49, and that came within 2 days. The other one, I think it's 145.
Yeah, I'm going to buy the whole set. Yeah.
But did you say H that won't connect to the receiver from the Mic 2?
No, it doesn't. I tried it. Not that it matters now, Nigel, because I've got the other receiver. I was hoping it would, but then I thought on about it. I thought I might as well get the other one because then I could have, the other thing I want to try when I meet up with you. I thought about this. I thought, well, if I got 2 microphones and you've got some of your kit or like your Insta or your Osmo, if you had the same, you could do voice and then you've got like a feed going, because the range of this, and I've noticed on a couple of videos people have done, they've claimed up to something like about 300 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 400, isn't it?
Yeah,
400.
Is it 400? Yeah. Is it meters? They've said.
I'm not sure, but if you don't leave me at the light, we're still being able to gauge the speed.
It's actually more than the Mic 2, isn't it? I think the Mic 2 is only 250.
Longer battery claimed.
The side with it is you can't record audio track onto the device itself as a backup. So if you need connectivity.
I think, Alec, they've simplified it just to save space. So you haven't got the 32-bit, you haven't got the recording, so there's no inbuilt card in it, and I think that's what they've done to get it that size.
Yeah. But how many people use that?
But in doing so, they've made it a lot smaller.
Well, for that amount of money, great value. No doubt.
But I
I
mean,
mean, you
they've
can buy a
obviously
lavalier mic
listened,
for
didn't
around
they?
about 30 quid, can't you? You mean, you get those little lavalier mics. Was it £25, I think, or something like that for the Osmo One?
Yeah.
And I mean, that's half the price of a radio mic. So,
Mhm.
you know,
Well, I'm going to use it on this thing. I bought myself a new helmet, full face job, Senna.
yeah.
Oh,
There
wow.
we go. Not a full face, open face. What am I talking about? And what I'm going to do is, let's see if I can bring it up. See how the mic sticks out there? Sorry, it says background blur. I'm just going to hook it onto this thing here. So when the front's down, it sits on this bit, and I don't have to worry about wires or anything like that. And I'll connect it directly to the Action 4.
That'd be good.
I mean, it's a no-brainer. I mean, you've got the magnet and you've also got a clip, so you could use either of those two, Alex. So you're, you know.
That one doesn't have the magnet, does it? That small one you've got there? The small one does. Is it magnetic?
Oh yeah, you got a little magnet. Got a little magnet for the back.
Oh, and it clips onto the clip as well.
So you do that through your shirt, and and it's also got a little crop clip.
Yeah.
Yep.
And how do you adjust the gain on that one then? How's the gain adjusted? How do you adjust?
You can adjust the gain on the receiver.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna get that out and have a.
Yeah, because on that receiver, you haven't got the LCD, the screen, have you? You've just got a twiddly knob.
You just got a knob. So yeah, it's quite simple. So an old blind bugger like me can use it, no problem at all. So you'd have no problems, Nigel.
Is that what's that? Is that the gain on top?
Yeah. So you just do that. So it goes down to give me glasses. Then it goes down to -12 and up to +12. So you got 6 settings of gain. So 2 minus, 2 plus. So
Now, Duncan's asking a question here. Good one. Is the noise cancel on them things any good? Because he's a bit worried about cancel his voice out.
I haven't used it yet. So
the thing I found with noise cancelling is you turn it on and it takes the engine noise, the bike noise out.
Yeah.
Out the voice fine.
On Slow-Mo Lobo's channel, because he's just done one when he's been going up and down the road doing the different settings. So that was quite a good one, I thought, to have a look at. And he's on the VFR, so it's quite a loud bike. So he's
what channel was that again, Harry?
Slow-Mo Lobo. I'll put it up on the chat, and then you can go to it. And
man,
Steve turned up on the chat. If you remember him last week, he came to the channel and we asked for a little bit of help with the channel, and he did quite well on that. So he's doing really well, is Steve.
Yeah. Evening, Andy.
I believe he's been out with you.
Well, we went out yesterday. We thought we'd better go and have a fry up somewhere. So I rode up to Steve's place, and then we had a bit of a ride, went and had breakfast. But it stayed dry for the most part. But then when I left Steve, it started raining just before that. But when I left Steve, it absolutely hammered down on me on the way home. But the new jacket was bang on.
Yeah. So do you think we should let Steve in? Because I think he's one of these. He was in a tunnel making a bit of noise on your one of your videos, wasn't he?
And you know that is standard. Here he is, right, Steve?
Yeah, here he is. Welcome, Steve, to the channel. Good to see you.
Oh, Steve.
Yeah.
Is your mic working?
No, we can't hear your mic there. If you can, your sound is not there at the moment. I'm sure it's somewhere. I had the same problem today where I started the stream just before we came on. And good evening, Andy. GSA Tractors around here. Yeah, it's all technical. You see, these things happen, don't they? Takes time.
Well, we had fun yesterday when I got up with Steve. He's just bought the Cardo Neo, and we'd paired up before, so you automatically think that it will just connect together the minute you're in range. He could hear me, but I couldn't hear him. So I think that's got to go back.
It wasn't muted by chance, was it? Because I've had this problem with Grey Wolf. I could hear, he could hear me, but I couldn't hear him as quick.
No, we even did a factory reset on it, so took it right back to to factory settings when it was new. But it didn't matter. We changed the microphone and everything. It still wasn't knowing it.
Bummer, eh?
Yeah,
they can be luckily, Mike.
Luckily, he got it locally. So where he is, he's a sort of 20 minutes down the road from where he is, half an hour, and he can go and swap it.
Brilliant. Yes, very, very good. So I think we lost Steve for a short while. I
should imagine he's throwing the camera around now.
But he'll find out. His sound comes through pretty good on his videos anyway, no problem at all.
Yeah, it's good as gold.
Pretty good sound.
Just going back with Dunk, if you scroll back up a bit, he said about the on his video tonight that I watched, he was on about getting a KTM, and I said, "Are you sure that's a good move with what's going on with KTM at the minute?"
What's going on with KTM? I don't know anything about that.
Well, they're going bust. They've gone into self-administration. Apparently, it's billions they owe.
Mm-hmm.
You see, we find out where that was. Are you there, Steve?
You're getting the blame, Alex.
Yeah. If I had that power, Dunk.
We will get there in the end.
You got it sorted, Steve, or not?
No, it's slight issue there, but we normally there's some settings in your. If you go to your StreamYards, there's normally a setting in there where you can turn on the different microphones.
Yes, it should say add to studio for microphone and camera or something like that when you're in the studio thing before you come on.
It can be a bit.
I always forget to do that. I think.
No, Duncan's saying it won't affect customers. I'm sure that will affect customers, won't it? If they do go into administration, surely.
Whether or not the KTM's the right bike, don't just do it, right? Just get yourself a little bike, go and do the trails, because one of the things you'll do is you'll regret it as you get older. I mean, I could never do trails now. I'm too old for it, too stiff and sore. But you're still a couple of years behind me, I think.
Oh dear. All right, that's your missus nobbled you, Steve.
Yeah, she's probably there in the background. Yeah, he's still there. He can hear us. That's one thing. That's one good thing. We've got one-way communication anyway. You don't know sign language. Steve.
Just hold cards up with the answers.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
I take it you have got a mic plugged in.
Yeah. Oh, there's always one plugged in or something.
Go into the studio settings of the stream and select your audio input. It'll probably be there.
We've got another guest here.
When you said that just now, I went in and did that on the StreamYard settings and changed it. Oh, look, you could have put a warning up before he come up.
Yeah, what can you say you were going to invite in?
Right, that's me. I'm good.
That's what I pop in solo anyway.
Reviewer from Devon, we don't want that on there. God.
Anyway, jam first.
Yeah,
jam first. Oh, don't start that rubbish. Here we go.
They say you should only put cream on the bottom when it's sore.
I'm going to say you know all about that, but no, that's going too far.
Cool, Steve. You must have some bloody videos lined up, and you're ready to go because that was from the ABR, wasn't it? That one you put out earlier.
Yeah. I think I've got another 4 or 5. I think from ABR. Yeah. So the way I try and do it, I try and spread it out, like do one a month. And
you must have taken a load of batteries with you, mate, to do all of that filming.
Not really. No, I took about 4 or 5 batteries, I think, and just kept them on a loop all the time in my backpack on the charging thing. So, yeah, I've got plenty more to come. Yeah, I got enough videos to last me till about March, but it's just finding time to edit them. Really, which is what I'm going to struggle with.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, so I might have to go down to 1 or 2 a week, or maybe put some lives on or something. I'm not too sure yet, but yeah, it's
Doing
difficult
live.
though, isn't it? One a week.
Steve, you got to do a live. I watched that one where you, me, and Noob did a while back. I thought, God, these are brilliant because that was a really good. I know even watching it back, I actually enjoyed it again.
I did the same, Howie. When you mentioned it in the comments, I looked back on it. I thought it's really good live that was. But I think when you're actually hosting them, it's a lot different than actually being on them because I really feel the pressure. I don't know about you, Kine, but I feel the pressure hosting.
I certainly do feel the pressure, and it's always pressure. I can understand what you're saying about having time to do the lives as well and picking videos up. I don't know how you do it. I've spent the last 2 months with working and things. It's very, very difficult to get everything done in as well. So
yes,
I've told you what the answer is. The answer is retire, and then you
I'm working.
Is that right? Nice. Howie?
It's the only way to go.
I tried doing a live stream this morning, earlier on, because Nigel's texted me. I thought I'd try it, and then I discovered because I got so few subs that YouTube won't let me do any more live streams because I've only got 20 subs.
Really?
Yeah.
24 you have now. You've got 24.
Yeah, the other thing to join is getting good again, exciting again.
Did you not keep your other Howie 702 channel going then?
No.
Oh, you binned it?
I got rid of I came back in a mood one day and I just thought I'm giving this up. And I went off for a couple of days, so I cancelled the whole thing, the whole YouTube lot. I looked at the cameras and thought, well, I might as well put these on eBay. Then I thought, I just sat there looking at it and I thought, you spend so much money on that and you do enjoy actually making a film every now and again. Why didn't you just do it? And so that's when I went to that Grint XR name. So I thought I'd just start again, new name, new lot. And then I just found myself gravitating towards the old people the old content creators I had, and then it just came back again. So on reflection, it was a bit daft, but this is what happens when you get into a bit of a downward spiral. You just think, oh, blow it, I'm getting rid of it. Click the button, gone.
Yeah,
never mind.
Fresh start.
Yeah.
What Andy's saying is the KTM problem is that it's not a BMW.
I agree, Andy.
Yeah.
Nobody likes orange.
I was saying, Alex, to Steve earlier, extra rider Steve, about the Royal Enfield, and I said I love the colour that you've got.
Mm-hmm.
I think you ought to sell me yours.
Yeah, well, it's $5,000 to you, Nige.
I was going to say, you'll only get 1,000 for it.
to saddlebag, Steve. I mean, because you tried to ruin his Himalayan.
Yeah. Well, I did ruin it. It's not
you threw it on the floor, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I found a pothole and couldn't get out of it. Well, I got out of it, but the bike stayed where it was. That's what happened. Yeah, but it's all a memory now. But yeah, there's nothing worse than dropping your mate's bike. I think I can tell you that. God, felt terrible.
What's your take on that 450 they do? Because you've ridden that one, haven't you?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. I think it's much better than the 411. More exciting. You can do more distance on it. Better for faster roads. Handles better. I think you get a lot for your money. To be honest, yeah.
Do you think they should have been better putting it in the bigger classic instead of the 650? Use the single cylinder 450.
No, I think I personally don't. I think it's too punchy for that sort of ride. I think the 650 parallel twin pulls nicer for that sort of steady ride, whereas the 450 is sort of punchy and it wants to be wound up, which doesn't really suit that sort of ride for me. But I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's possibly a 500 single Honda coming out, CB 500. No,
is it one that's in another market that's just not been here, or is it a brand new bike?
Well, we're definitely getting a 350, but the 500 is also a single as well, so we might be getting that, which would be exciting because it's a good looking bike.
Where did you see that, on YouTube, or was it in someplace else?
I saw it on YouTube for the 350, and then somebody sent me a picture of the 500, which America's definitely getting, and apparently we might do. But that is a big might. It's a 50-50. But
yeah, they don't always bring their bikes to UK. Do
No.
Honda?
No, that's right. Yeah, and vice versa. Sometimes we get what the US don't get. So
I think
Harry's disappeared.
I think they only recently got the NT 1100.
They did, yeah.
Oh, they really?
Oh,
Oh, right.
yeah.
Yeah, it didn't do too well, that one over here, did it, really?
What, the NT
What,
1100?
1100?
I think they've sold
Yeah.
it. No, I think
Oh, do
they've
they?
sold it.
Oh.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of videos where it's claimed that the NT 1100 is the biggest tourer in Europe, biggest sales over.
Oh, right, okay. Oh,
I still think it should be a shaft drive, though.
Yeah,
I think as well. I'd love it to be a shaft.
totally.
I was thinking of getting the new one with the suspension things, but I don't think it's worth spending the extra money on something like that for the extra cost and for any problems you might have with it, with it being all electronic and things.
Yeah, I must admit, I thought about it as well, but it just seems like an awful waste of money for this, essentially the same bike. You know?
Yeah, if it does the same, similar. So I don't know what it's like to have electronic suspension on a bike, because I've never had it. So it's if you never had it, you've never missed it, I suppose.
Oh, it's lovely till it goes wrong.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
Costs a lot of money.
So I think with the GSs, if that goes up the spike, I think it's about Andy will correct me. I think if you go genuine, I think front and back it can come out to about $3 or $4 grand. I know that Weedy Good TV had his done, didn't he? Refurbed for about 1,800 quid, I think, and that included taking it off, sending it off, getting it refurbed and back on again. But yeah, crazy money.
Yeah. The question I would ask about an upgrade is, do you not like the current suspension? And if the current suspension works for you and you don't have any issue with it, why would you want to upgrade it if you're happy with it?
Exactly, yeah. Great, yeah. I've never had any problem with the suspension on mine.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
We're just reading Stu's, they were advertising them on Grinder, apparently. Oh dear.
Grips as a girly.
I remember I went down to West Bay where I'm about sticking on everybody's stickers, where all the bikes gather. And Steve Tostovin, we stuck one of his Dorset biker stickers on there because the cabinet that I'm putting them on, there was nothing on there at all. And I thought somebody's either taking them off or people just aren't bothered putting them on. So I stuck his on there and it has stayed on there. So next time we go down, we'll stick the rest on there. But if anyone else has got stickers, my email's in it. Send them down, and I'll stick them on as well.
Oh, cool.
Howie, let me back in.
Yeah, somebody put me. I'm back now, but
what happened there, Howie? Anybody
just took
quick
camera
question?
off.
Does anybody know how to get rid of the things on the bottom to get the screen a bit bigger? Is that possible or not? I'm trying to find out how to do it. I can't do it.
Oh, I struggle with all that as well.
I've tried to turn it off, but it doesn't seem to turn it off for some reason.
I think it's one of the different settings on the those picture things. You get that row of how you want the cluster to appear, and I think there's another one.
Which things are you on about?
Pardon?
Which things?
This big right at the bottom here, it's big and it won't go into full screen. But no matter,
When you get like a selection of what the pattern of how the little pictures want to be.
I will find it, don't you worry.
Oh, I see. Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah, it makes the pictures a bit bigger. I'm not very professional at this really, but we get there in the end.
I haven't got a clue either.
Did you see Zed fitting his new exhaust to his Triumph, by the way?
Yes.
Fitted a new exhaust, he got a body fitted and everything. It didn't take long to fit that. It's quite simple, I thought.
Yeah, I've had an email from his neighbours about the noise of that bloody generator.
Noisy one.
Oh dear.
What we need is a sound test on it. But yeah, you want to go to that tunnel. You went to the same tunnel wherever you went there, Nige, and had a test on there. You can have a go with Steve and have a bit of a competition who's got the loudest exhaust or the best
Oh,
noise.
it's definite. That twin of his, that you say he's got the Benelli 702, and that's got the standard stock exhaust on it. It sounds lovely.
Nice burble. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a nice bit of kit that for the money.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Now, I did try and get Dunk to come on camera tonight, but when I watched his video tonight, I noticed his GoPro was pointing down at the floor.
Oh,
and I said to him, I said, there's no point you coming on because all we'll see is your bloody feet.
Sounds perfect for me. No, it's all right.
Coffee.
I'm terrible.
Oh dear.
So we're all getting. What do you think of the new microphones? And anybody else had one apart from Howie there? You're not seeing Stevie anywhere? Had a go at them now?
No, I've got
Nice
the
one.
one. I've got the Blue Yeti.
Like he's like,
Nice new mic as well.
Mine glows in the dark.
Very pretty.
They're catching on then.
Well, I got hold of Graham, old Angus Whisperer, and I said, "Where's that? Where did you get that microphone?" So I remember him saying it was only a cheapy Chinese one, and he said, "Oh, it's on Amazon. You can't miss it." Well, I click on Amazon. Well, everything's Chinese on there, isn't it? There must have been 20 at least of these microphones. They all look the same, but they were all different brands. Probably all the same. They just come up with a different name for each day of the week.
Quite different sticker on them.
Yeah, but the one that he sent me the link for, it shot up to about bloody 39 quid. Well, this one was 19.
Wow.
Would you not use his discount code?
What, Graham's?
Yeah.
No, because even with that, this is still cheaper. We
It's
like
good
cheap.
sound though for the money. It's not bad at all.
It wasn't when I first started because he couldn't hear me.
Right.
It's working well. What
We
you
had to
need
go in
is
settings.
the lights on it to go up and down with the volume as you're talking, so you can see it like a.
Yeah, and you meant to spec some ganja with those lights.
Hang on a minute. What do you want it to go up and down as I talk?
Yeah, exactly. You know, that works, doesn't it?
I've always got a scented candle with all that.
Oi, who's gone? Oh, where's Alex gone? Or is it Howie gone?
Alex has gone to Bleary View. He's gone for a Bleary View.
I
There
bet
is a
you.
big there.
I'm waiting for the whiskey delivery.
That normally comes later, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Near the
yeah,
end
it'll
of
be
the
about
stream,
9
that
o'clock,
normally
won't it?
comes. Yeah, we don't get that, but
It's good service in there, isn't it? He gets his whiskey
it's
delivered.
everything.
Get on.
Lucky we have to deal with ourselves.
Hey, Howie, what's this microphone? When you were talking earlier about the microphones and that, the 32-bit float, what's that actually mean?
32
No idea what that means.
32-bit float is a formula that they use that's, I don't know how it really works, but it's kind of like a 32-bit algorithm that they use on the audio, which means it doesn't distort. So you can say as much as once. It's kind of like self-canceling kind of thing. I mean, the ins and outs. If you look it up, the 32-bit is just the way that it's recorded. Apparently,
You've got one in you, Steve, the mic 2?
Yeah, I've got a mic too. Yeah.
So yours will do it. Have you got the receiver as well, or just the mic?
I've got the 2 mics and 1 receiver.
Right. So on
So
there,
doesn't
you
matter.
can set 32-bit float. So that will enable internal recording. And basically, if you didn't have the gain knocked back far enough, 32-bit, I think it records it at -6 lower than what you've got it set at. So that you can always have that as a rescue audio, and then when you're editing it, you can always bring it up in post to whatever you need it to be.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Because I do struggle with my DJI helmet mic.
I just read Stu's comment. He said, "Do you realise you're coming through in Chinese?"
Yeah, that's probably
I
fine.
don't care. It's only 20 quid. Oh dear. I can't
So what's-
upset him. He's going to do my logo for me.
Yeah.
Aren't
Well,
you,
we know
Stu?
you. Well, we know how he's got his microphone for Christmas. What's anybody else getting for Christmas? Any ideas? It's the 1st of December, you know. Not big motorbikes and that, I suppose, but something
There's a
little
whiskey.
coming out.
Oh yeah,
I wanted to get a
see?
drone, but I
Told
don't
you,
think
look,
that's going to
whiskey
happen.
delivery.
Yeah, I'm after one of the
Really?
carpy rides. That's going to be my thing.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
how
You're
he's
getting
having
one for
carpy
free?
rides. Pardon?
You're getting one for free?
I'm not getting one for free. I'm going to buy
I
one.
should ask him. You'll probably get one for free, I reckon.
Uh,
I think every
I want
motor
to-
will have one for those that's been reviewed.
I want to stick it on the 125 because the 125, I'm struggling. It's okay, but I want a sat nav navigation and things on it, and that'll fit just nicely. The small one, the small screen one, not the big one, but the small one should fit nicely.
Yeah.
I keep
That's
on
my
about
Christmas
one of
gift
these
for the
Shiggy.
year.
Shiggy, is it? Auchi,
Chiggies,
sorry.
yeah.
No, Auchi, the C6
Gucci.
Pro.
What is that? Another one?
Yeah.
Well, it's like an Android Auto screen or Apple CarPlay screen, isn't it?
How'd you spell it? I've never heard of that one.
Uh,
That's a good question, isn't it?
Yeah.
What did you
Got
say?
you there.
I think it's AOOCHI. I'm sure it is.
Gucci. I'll try and find that.
Perhaps. Oh, yeah, there it is. Look, Auchi C6 Pro.
Auchi.
So AOOCHI 6 Pro.
CHI 6 Pro. Right, so what? Oh yeah, that looks quite nice. That. Let me see if I can get that on here. Have a look at it in a minute.
But again, it goes back to that argument. Yes, I know you can download offline maps onto your phone because that essentially is just a screen to mirror your phone, isn't it?
It is, yeah, exactly. But I'd rather have one of them than have my phone stuck to the bike on the outside of my bike.
Yeah, and a lot of these, I think with that the 6 Pro, I can't remember whose video I watched, but there's a link on there that if you use that, you can get it for about 130 quid. Which, in the big scheme of things, for something like that, is peanuts, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
I must admit, I prefer the dedicated sat nav because you've got the offline maps and all that good stuff. If you're relying on your phone, you're relying on the battery in your phone, network connectivity. If you're using Google Maps, I don't think you can beat a dedicated sat nav.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
They're still shit, they still send you all over the shop, but.
Yeah, Andy's just said the same. You won't be a dedicated nav.
Yeah.
But I mean, I had the Nav 5 and the Nav 6 with my RT, and both of them absolute pain in the ass. You were doing all this, plan your route meticulously, put in all these waypoints, via points, and then you'd stick it onto that thing, and then it would decide to change it for you.
They all do that though now. I found that when I was doing the TomTom, and I programmed it all on the PC, I uploaded it to the machine, and it changed it because the settings in the PC were different from the device. So fastest, shortest, as opposed to slowest, longest. Yeah.
I mean, them Scotland videos of ours when we were on Sky, there was 6 of us on bikes. We all shared the My Route app. We've all got that. We were all using exactly the same route. We all opened the same route. And yet on 3 of those sat navs, they all come up with a different route. And yet we opened the same route, from My Route app.
Device settings are different.
Yeah, and that's all it was. But bonkers, absolutely bonkers.
Yeah,
as long as you're aware of the pitfalls, then you know what to look out for, don't you?
Yeah.
When people get them and utterly rely on them,
that's
where you get the problems.
You've got to make the mistakes and understand what's going on, and then you go, hang on, why is that not working? Then you work it out, and then once you get it right, it's fine. Andy in there says he's done over 50,000 miles in Europe, never had a problem with the TomTom. Exactly the same. I mean, I've had a problem with the TomTom because it was me, not the TomTom.
Yeah.
I've got TomTom Go as well, and that's never been a problem to me at all. Perfect.
I think they're better than Garmin
as well.
Yeah, I do think they're better than Garmin.
How much are they now for TomTom.
Don't know.
It's
I've had mine for about 5
320
years.
quid or something.
Right.
But you can get the TomTom Go, and that's got free sat nav updates for life, maps for life, and maps for life, and also the speed cameras and things. Oh,
Does that rely on your phone though, Joe?
pardon?
Does that not rely on your phone?
It doesn't. It can connect your phone for your mobile phone and things. And
it's installed on your phone, is it not?
No, it's a dedicated thing, completely separate from your phone. The
Is it?
TomTom,
Oh, right.
the TomTom
Yeah.
is completely separate. Yeah, it's a sat nav in a
Do you ever
case.
find that with a TomTom? Because I watched a video about that, and they were saying in heavy rain, when the heavy rain was hitting the touchscreen on the TomTom, it was changing everything.
I've never had a problem with that.
No.
It's resistive. No, I've never had any problems with that at all.
Mine has steamed up a couple of times, but that's on the inside, not the outside.
Yeah. There are some people who say get condensation inside them, but if you take them apart, you can take them apart and put some silicone around where the O-ring is and put it back together again once you've dried it.
Yeah.
But not
I
many
see
people have
Steve
had
dived off into the side chat again, so he obviously didn't have any joy with that microphone on his camera.
No, I think he said there's no microphone on it, I think. So you'll have to, never mind. There's always next time. There's always another stream, another week.
Or come on Pornhub later with us.
Yeah.
That's at 9 o'clock, isn't it?
You got the link now.
That's the girls all night long. It's great. It's me, Nigel and Steve on there all night.
Never any
What
traffic.
kind of camera are you on, Nigel? You on the sort of performer side or the watching side?
Do you know
on
what?
Pornhub?
The other day, I watched my first porno film. The other day,
You had what?
First.
I watched my first porno film the other day.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much I've aged over the time.
Well, what Stunt said, you can adjust the touch sensitivity on them.
Well, we're still talking about porno.
That's what I was thinking. I should be there later on Pornhub doing it. Oh dear. So do you reckon everyone's going to bin their mic 2s now and all rush out and get these mini mics?
I'm not. No, I've just bought mine not long back. It was supposed to have been 6 months ago I bought mine.
Yeah.
But I haven't used it very much, to be honest. It's been in its little box, which is here. It's been there, and it's still in the bag there. Not been used for about 3-4 months. I haven't even put it on the bike, really, in the crash app. So,
Well,
I'm still using my old one. You know, the plug-in one that goes to your GoPro, just plugs in the side.
Yeah.
I'm still using.
But see, what those mini mics won't have is
What's
it
that?
won't have that. He says it won't have that screen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, I got something different. I've got one of them. Oh, you can't see me. I got one of those.
Yeah.
That's the receiver, isn't it?
Yeah. But is that different to yours, or?
That's the same as mine.
No.
Exactly the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's the receiver.
That's DJI one, I think.
No, it's Mike. It's a 2, Mike 2. But there's one above this. That was 189 quid. The next one up, which connects via Bluetooth to the DJI, is 300 quid, which is the one I bought now.
Yeah.
Is that this one here? Is it that one you're on about?
Don't know. Let's have a look.
Wait.
Well, yours is the mic 2, Joe, isn't it? Isn't yours just the mic, Steve?
This is that one there. It's everything, the full kit.
Oh yeah, that's the £300 one, isn't it? That's the one I wish I did buy. Yeah,
and that's got that there. It's got the microphone that's on it. There's 2 of them, and your transmitter's this part here. If you take it out there, it automatically comes on and thing. That's the transmitter with all your volume controls on it and everything else. So
yes,
it's a nice bit of kit.
But that wireless mic can connect to the DJI camera directly, can't it? Yeah, that's
it doesn't connect
which
to a GoPro,
mine doesn't. No.
That's a game changer. The connection directly to the camera is the game changer, I think. Get rid of the
Oh,
receiver.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I still had the cameras running yesterday in all that rain, and it's, no blue tack, no bloody ear, what's names.
Yeah.
You're not looking like a Borg with all these wires hanging from the camera in the front of the helmet.
I've had to get one of these little block things to put on the side.
Yeah.
Of the it's a pain in the ass, and the sound isn't very good. But I can't justify another 300 quid on another mic set when I've only had that for 2 months.
I think you're just tight.
I am tight, yeah. Well, she is.
But that's the trouble, isn't it? Where do you draw the line? You buy something, and within 2 or 3 months, there's something out that's better.
Yeah.
Well, look, I can't spell. I'm okay with
So has anybody got any videos coming out this week? I haven't. I can just hold my hand up and say I haven't, because I've got 2 more weeks before I get anything else out. But
no, I got footage from that ride yesterday, but I mean, I say a lot of it was in the rain, and I think the majority of the footage was us trying to get Steve's blooming cardo working. I think we spent more time doing that than riding, really. We did get a nice breakfast, though.
I had a good idea for a video the other day.
What's that?
And I was watching someone else's video. Yeah, serious. I'm serious. It's you see these unboxing videos.
Oh yeah.
When someone's taking everything out and holding it up and looking at it, and all this is the back. I reckon you should have a reboxing video for when you receive something that's completely crap.
Yeah, when you're sending it back. Because you can guarantee the bastard never goes back in how it came out, does it?
Yeah.
I've got loads of videos, Joe. I've probably got about 6 or 7 uploaded into YouTube just now that could be published, but I'm trying to keep it down to 1 a week because it's just too many, I think.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I try not to post them because every time I post a video, my subs drop. Every single time without fail, it drops, and then a couple of days later, it comes up again.
It happens to everybody except Steve, I think. Yeah.
Weird. Yeah, I'm finding it difficult at the moment. There's so many videos and things, because what the thing is, I'm subscribed to a lot of channels, and the more channels you subscribe to, the more difficult it gets to keep up with them. And if you add up how many hours it is per video, say some of them are an hour, some are half hour, 15 minutes. If you add them all up, you're spending all your spare time, every second of it, watching videos on YouTube. You're not doing.
When you're retired, Joe, you can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could a bit more.
I find it makes the day pass quicker when I do that. Just watching YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what the things I've found about subscriptions? I've got about 110 subscriptions that are there. I've had them for quite a long time, but as time goes on, they all start dropping off. There's a lot that output stuff, and then they start getting less and less, and you never see anything from them. So although I've got all those feeds, it's I struggle for motorbike ones because they don't come out as much, and I don't watch. Well, apart from Steve, he's the only ones that I watch. The other big YouTube channels get a bit fed up with them,
But the thing is,
too many adverts.
Yeah, they say with YouTube channels. I don't know. I'm not an expert. Steve's probably is a lot more popular than what we are.
Oh no,
I am anyway for sure. But YouTube channels, you need some ones that are, they call it like it's evergreeny type stuff, where it's like something where you're showing somebody how to use something or do something. They seem to be the most popular ones. Most of my videos that are the popular ones are the ones where I've been putting the panniers on the bike and showing somebody how to do how to set the Android
solving a
Auto
problem
things, which is amazing. They go like 5,000 things. The other ones don't get many at all.
Yeah, I think the secret is now, if you're doing vlog stuff, is to get off the bike and move around a bit and give them a shot off the bike as well.
Yeah.
Of where
do everything, like make it different. Yeah.
Yes. Shake it up a bit. Yeah.
Go to places.
Sorry.
Yeah. Go to places and things like that. Like when you take the bikes out, you take them out to a certain, like a location or something. And you do the video from the location, not just like in somebody's back garden or something like that.
Car park.
There's a lot of channels doing exactly the same thing, I mean, we're all sitting on a motorbike, talking to a camera, and then after a while, it becomes quite saturated. I mean, when you scroll through, like on your favorites page or on your subscribers page, everybody's doing a similar sort of thing. And I think you're quite right, getting off and doing some or finding something interesting. I mean, I'm considering, like, when I start up again in the spring, incorporating another one of my hobbies into what I do. So I could go on my motorbike, do my hobby there, take coverage of it. But it's all
a good idea.
It's become quite saturated because we all kind of like my wife. And I gotta say this because my wife came to me and she said, "You're just a bunch of attention seekers. I mean, who would sit in front of a camera?"
Hang on a minute. Don't you jump around with a couple of handkerchiefs in her hand, and people with a stick with bells on it?
Yeah, well, anyway, she went to shoot place. Yeah, you're quite right. But you know, it is kind of like, when you think about it, it is like, you know, here, look at me, look at my channel. But it's kind of like I'm looking at it in a different point of view. I'm trying to be, I don't know about everybody else, trying to be a bit creative with what I want to do with what I want to film.
Yeah, that's what people want to see. You attract your own crowd at the end of the day, and I think the secret is if you can keep it to 10 minutes, then you're going to hold on to them for the next video. And if you can shake it up a bit, all the better. People say that vlogging's dead. I don't think it is. I think it's the content that you're talking about is what the key thing is. If you're talking about a subject, brilliant. You know, like the there's been a lot of KTM videos coming out at the moment. People mentioned about that, but whoever gets in there first, that's news. Yeah. And then that is a big hit.
Nobody wants to watch or read old news.
No, exactly. Yeah, and I had the same with Sean, the motorcycle. What's he called? Mindful motorcyclist.
Mindful.
I found out. He's top bloke, and I mentioned to him about the KTM thing. He heard something about it, and I said, "Mate, you should get on your bike and do a vid," because I didn't have time, and that one's done really well for him. So it's a topic that matters, that is really important, but also keep it. I know I said about it on other vids I've made, but keep it fed as well. Don't have too many pauses. If you have to cut in between each one, cut it, because the shorter the video, the better. But when you're editing, it feels like you just want to keep it as it is. Yeah, so that's why I do a lot of jump cuts.
People don't have the attention span to watch videos for very long. And if you've got a 25-minute video, unless it's something really special, you'll struggle to get people to watch it, I think.
It's a big ask. I mean, you ask me to free up 25 minutes in a day, I'll probably say I don't know if I can. Can I free up 10 minutes? Yes. I'm sure you guys are the same.
So how do you guys manage your viewing time of channels? So if you've got, like, I've got quite a few channels I subscribe to and I watch, and it's like a select of, let's say, 10, only 10 out of all the ones I've got that I watched quite regularly. And they're the common ones I really like. But the other ones I'll watch every now and then. Like, if I've got a bit more spare time, I'll spend 10 minutes or 20 minutes watching one video or two videos. You can never watch them all. It's impossible. You know, it's one of those things you're never going to do. So how do you manage your time on watching videos? Because I know you, Steve, you've got loads of, like thousands of subscribers. So you can't watch everybody else's channels and things like that. But you just watch whatever you can. I know you reply to everybody's comments. You reply every single time, whether they return 100%, and I don't know how you do that.
It's a struggle. It takes me probably an hour or two a week to reply to comments. Hello, Jerry.
Welcome Jerry to the stream. Hello, Jerry.
Hello, Jerry.
Hi, guys.
Steve, you're missing a trick, I'm afraid to say.
Am I?
Yeah, get your kids to do it.
They were dyslexic, so they won't be able to do it. No, they're not really.
You're making more sense, Steve. I don't know what you're saying.
Now here's
just turn the comments off.
Howie. Zed's got a good suggestion here for Howie, which would look really, really good. How about playing your guitar, riding your motorbike, non-handed?
Could do a whole band, couldn't we? Get somebody with a sidecar playing a drum kit, bass player. You could get the whole lot.
It would be brilliant.
Whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be lovely to see something like that.
Dunk's taking
So how
that
you
as
doing,
an
Jerry?
by the look of it.
Joe, going back to your question about what do you do to watch them all, I'm genuinely struggling to get enough feeds because, as I said before, a lot of the feeds that I've got, they're not producing that many videos these days, and so whereas maybe I've got a couple of hours a night to sit down and switch the telly on or the computer on and watch them through, I'll tend to go and do something else rather than watch because I think. How you were saying about there's an awful lot of similar videos of us sitting riding on our motorbikes, and unless there's something I really want to watch, then I'll not watch it. You know.
Yeah, that's it. You watch what you like at the end of the day, don't you? If it's interesting all the time, you'd watch it. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's a very fluid thing, isn't it? You know, but I think again with getting people to watch is. You've got to get that hook. So normally it's going to be a title. Like Jerry's done some great ones with his job that he used to be in, and that hooks people in straight away. But then again, it also depends on the thumbnail as well, and that first 10 seconds. If you can catch them, then you're away. But it's difficult, not easy.
Yeah, no,
I reckon that sex sells, Stephen. We should all sort of like use that as a sort of
Yeah. Well, that's why I got all this surgery.
But there's the greatest respect to everyone. Us taking our clothes off is going to make the videos even shorter.
Yeah. You'll be able to click off sooner.
Yeah.
Dunk's just said there it's a very limited topic motovlogging. I'd say with the way you got your camera positioned on that V-Strom, Dunk, very limited.
Here's another suggestion to have more time is throw your TVs away. Nita's saying she doesn't have a TV. So if you don't have a TV, you can watch as much as you like on the YouTube and don't have to pay a license fee. Well, over here in the UK anyway. So
I watch all my YouTube on TV.
Yeah.
I don't watch a telly.
I don't have a telly either, but you know. What can you do?
I don't want to telly, you just want to watch the rubbish that's on it.
I'm really impressed that you five guys are on. I thought one of you guys might have been arrested by now.
I would just like to say to the five,
you mean, Jerry? Yeah.
I would just like to say to the 5 people here and everybody who's in the side chat, thank you very much for coming along. Because for somebody who's not done a video for a month and not gone away from it at all, but been busy and had the time, it's a real pleasure to know that there are dedicated people out there who stick with channels when they have a little bit of a difficult time or something. Because not all channels.
We remembered you, and
you remembered me. Oh, thanks, Harry.
Joe, I'd just like to say there's nothing on the telly, so I had to come here.
Strictly Come Downton's on, so all the wives are watching that.
I'm the alternative. Yeah, the alternative viewing. Oh,
Alex said it's the only time he gets his whiskey delivered when he's on here.
Yeah. So could you do it on a Tuesday and a Wednesday as well, Joe? So
that not at the moment.
Well, it's funny because I said to Howie earlier, because I didn't think you were going to do one, Joe, tonight. And I said to Howie, if I could work out how to set it up, then I was going to fire it up and we just have a go and see how we got on.
Well, what we'll have to do, Nigel, is to show you how we'll do a separate stream sometime. We'll show you how to link up and do it, and then you can do one as well. It's safe.
Yeah, and I'll repay the favour. I'll get you flying around Pornhub like it's second nature for you.
We can get like a little community thing going.
We could do a Friday night Reader's Wife special night, something like that, you know.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Anyway, my lives, as everybody, well, not everybody here probably knows, are only about an hour long. This one's been an hour long, and I don't like bringing things to an end. But
wait a minute.
One.
Have you guys changed time zones again?
What time is it over there, Jerry?
It's like
another 10 minutes.
That's when you used to be at 1 o'clock my time. Then you went to 2 o'clock. So you went back to 1 o'clock now, my time.
No, it's always mine's always been the same time, 8 o'clock UK. Hello, retired
What
What
Jerry?
time
We
is it 9 o'clock UK now?
Greenwich
It's,
Mean
Yeah.
Time.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock in the UK.
I apologize because you guys got me off on time. I thought it was going to start at 2 o'clock my time. I thought I was early. I'm a lot late.
I would just like to say a welcome to Retired Rider. And he's one of the channels that I've watched quite regularly as well. And if you haven't been to the channel, go and visit the channel, have a look around. Welcome to the channel. Sorry, I've been looking at the comments. They've been flying by so quick. I've been just flicking through them. It's been a busy stream today, actually, for some reason. Really, really busy. And I haven't had time to actually click through all these comments in the side. So I apologize if I've missed anybody. But what I'm going to have to do
videos
now,
lined up, Jerry? Oh, sorry.
For me?
Have you got plenty of videos lined up?
Yeah, I'm still trying to ride. I've got one where I'm riding up in the snow, so you'll have to watch that one.
Oh, yeah. What, in the garden again?
Huh?
In the backyard again?
No. I'm riding up in the mountains in the snow.
Yeah.
I saw you one the other day, Jerry, with the one with you commenting on the people that have been making comments on your.
Assholes, Howie, they're called assholes.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, that's all right.
No.
Trolls giving you out. I mean, people don't realise that this is the man that confronted the whole of the Russian army in his little radio wagon and nearly started World War III. So
I was going to say he did have a few nukes behind him.
That young really took the might of the Russian,
Yeah.
Christ, Andy's off on his travels again. He's off to Bruges.
Let him get a word in.
he certainly gets around on that bike, doesn't he? He gets everywhere. He spelt Bruges. I think Bruges is 2G. He's not good. Which Bruges is he going to? Because Bruges has 2Gs, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is that somewhere else? We don't know. Probably is.
Bruges.
I've only got one more military video I'm going to do because, like Stephen said, there's not a lot of, I only get like 40 or 50 views off of those, but I've got one where I actually pissed off a general, and
wow,
that wasn't
do that
good.
too often. You didn't get sacked. You didn't get left chucked out of the army or anything like that, did you?
I was in the Air Force at the time.
Yeah.
It did not end well.
Oh, that'll be an interesting one when it comes out. What about you, Steve? Any videos coming out that we can expect to see? Oh, loads.
Yeah,
loads.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, reviews and I can't remember. Yeah, just lots and lots of different ones and Christmas video to film. Just trying to find time to film at the moment. So
yeah. I'll have one or two over Christmas.
I got to watch that 350 video of his.
Sorry?
I want to watch that 350 Royal Enfield video of yours.
Oh, yeah, that was at the ABR show. Yeah.
I want to watch that.
It's nice colour scheme, that one, isn't it?
What's that?
Nice colour scheme.
It is.
Not as nice as it is.
No, not as nice as it is. No. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's a nice colour scheme, actually. They're nice bikes, aren't they? I can't remember why I went on it now. I think it was just there was just like a gap where somebody didn't turn up, and I said, "Oh, I'll take it then," and I'm glad I did. Now it's a nice bike.
Well, Andy's going to top up his bar.
The only thing I would say about your review, Steve.
The what? Sorry.
The only thing I would say about your review, Steve, is I don't find the shock absorbers poor on the classic. I think they're fine.
Oh, you don't weigh as much as he does, though, Alex.
I probably do. Yeah. No, that's fair enough. To be honest, it's more on the Meteor I found an issue with it than the classic, to be honest. Because on the Meteor, your legs are at the front, so you get all the weight on your bum, sort of thing, on your lower back. So it's a bit more rattly. But
didn't you swap over the shockers on yours, Steve?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I changed them to Hunter's shocks, which are not progressive. They got an equal gap all the way through.
When you go on another bike and compare it to the one you've changed the shocks for a harder pair of shocks.
Sorry, was it in what way? Sorry, what do you mean?
Well, you've changed your shocks on your bike to something that's got a bit more stiffness in it, yeah?
No, more bounce.
More bounce. Oh, I didn't. I thought you changed them up to be a bit more stiffer because of because of that pressure on your rear end.
Yeah. No, it was softer. Yeah, because on the Meteor ones they got a.
What you're saying is you like it softer on you do hard on your bottom.
Depends. I'll take whatever's going, Howie. I'll give you my address. That's a joke. It's a joke.
Record this forever, Steve.
I'm going to have to wrap the stream up there, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Oh, well done, Howie. That's your fault for saying that.
We've got to blame Howie for something, haven't we? Hey?
Yeah.
Trailer for this one, Joe. Stick on. You only have to watch the last 30 seconds.
Last 30 seconds. I will do, yeah.
And I know you wanted to see the lights go up and down when I speak. So there you go. They're going up and down again.
Brilliant. Wonderful. I like that. Well, next time we want to change the colour.
Is it Team U? Because I know a lot of these motovloggers are all like, trying to get you to go to Team U and buy stuff.
No. This was Amazon, and it works. It works perfect.
GoPro.
There used to be a comedian that did that, wasn't there? Who had a microphone and he used to pretend it was going on and off, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, what was his name?
Probably was before you.
Oh yeah.
Boardman. Oh, what was his name? He did. He used to get the mic, didn't he? Say, yeah. Well,
that's it. Just go off. Some people are good at that, but not me.
So, which one of you guys are going to come over to the Bonneville Salt Flats with me this August?
I can't because the back wheel spins and crash. Yeah, I'm not going to crash on salt. No,
I didn't ask you to do that. I said you could come over.
Well, you come over.
I'd be well up for that.
I'm sure there'll be a queue of those people coming over to tell you how to ride, Jerry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tossers.
Yeah. But it got a good load of views, though, didn't it? So it's well worth it. That video got massive.
Didn't you say 72,000 or something?
That's 78,000 now.
That's a lot.
Man,
I've never had anything like that. I guess.
Mind you, that one where Jerry, can we go over there and put some sort of like, well, you don't know how to ride, and see if we can boost you up a bit and see how that.
I'll delete it now.
There'll be
corners. I'll delete it now.
You don't mean it, so.
Here's another quick question before we go. If you delete a video, do the subs go off the video, or do the views just go off the video?
Just the
views. You lose your views.
Yeah.
Just a legal thing, yeah.
You just lose your views, yeah.
I think it's a bit like the rain question, isn't it? If you travel faster in the rain, do you collect more rain? It's very similar to that, isn't it?
That is it was, I think, what was it? Somebody did a test on that. If you drive faster or slower, because if you're riding slower, you're longer in the rain. If you're riding faster, you're shorter time in the rain, but you're going faster, so you collect more raindrops. Here's one. Nigel won't need to answer this one. If you've got two vehicles that hit as a head-on, right, and they're both doing 50 mile an hour, is that the equivalent of hitting a wall at 100 mile an hour? I would say yes. First off,
yeah, I would say so as well.
Yeah, I would say yes.
Yeah, it's not. It's the same as hitting a wall at 50 mile an hour.
Is it? That's quite amazing. That I would have thought.
I'm going to Google that.
It's an immovable object, and you're hitting it at 50 mile an hour. If somebody's doing 40 and 50, then you're hitting it. The one that's going slower will move in the direction of the other one. So the equivalent will be you hitting the wall at between those two. But if you're hitting each other at the same speed, it doesn't get doubled.
Wow. Now you learn
the impact's going to be different, isn't it? Yeah. The impact's going to be different on the weight of the car.
Yeah. Andy said, try it, video it.
Every stream now on, we're going to have an interesting fact. an
You've done the
interesting
kinetic
thing,
with
thing
injury,
for
haven't
boys
you?
to think about at the end of it. So we'll see. Anyway, Dylan's off. Thank you very much, Dylan, for coming. Anyway,
See you,
I'm going
Dan.
to close this. I am definitely going to close the stream there. I want to thank everybody who's come in on their side chat. I appreciate that. And thanks to everybody here. We've got Steve from Exeter Rider. We got Howie from Howie 702. We got Jerry from the Flat Cap Cafe Racer. Nige from Todd 29. And we got Adventure of Bleary View. And there's Alex there. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for coming along. I really
Nice to see you all.
appreciate
Thanks
it.
for letting me on.
Especially after the time that I've been away. So I really do appreciate that.
Look forward to next week, Joe.
I will catch you all in the next one, which will be on the 14th, because I can't do it next week, but the week after they will be back to normal then, I'm hoping.
Well,
I really enjoyed it. Thank you very much,
see if
everybody.
we can get it working for next week then.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Good to see you all.
Hi, everyone.
All right.
See you later.
Cheers, everyone.
Bye for now. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, you're still there.
Still here. Oh, well, keep going.
You're
then.
all still there.
Hang on.
Wonderful.
We're
Dedicated
hanging on,
people. Hey,
We want our money.
you got it. Well, thanks
Yes.
for coming along, Steve. I really do appreciate that. You know, it's nice to have somebody like yourself come along, and I know we have the regulars here, but it's always good to see you. And your sound's just all gone.
Steve's gone.
He's just broke. You were saying something, but doesn't want me to hear it. Now your microphone's blowing up.
He's just winding you up.
I think he is winding you up.
Yeah. He's pressed the wrong
Anyway.
button. He's pressed the camera off. Anyway, I'm off there, Joe. Cheers again.
All right. See you all later. Bye for now.
Bye.
Cheers.